Hey Pisces, Starseed, Sweet Spirit Mystic. I hope everyone's doing okay. Let's get into the energies. So everyone just remember that today is a new day. And you have the power to change how you feel at every moment. And how you feel ultimately influences how everyone else feels. Because your energy is very strong. And you don't have to do anything. It's just how you are. You're very powerful. Okay. Let's begin. So the first card we have out is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, I like that. All right, the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy is the Emperor. Underneath him, we have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and then we have the High Priestess. Okay, let's start here. So with the Emperor and the Ace of Swords, you're in your dynamic energy, ready to make a decision, okay? A decision that involves truth. Anything that is not truth, you will not tolerate. The Emperor is someone that is very sure of themselves, very responsible, very powerful, has a lot of ambition. So this is your energy now. You're fully embodying your power, your will, and you're doing it in a truthful way. You want everything to be crystal clear. You're not going to be okay with anything that's vague, anything that's wishy-washy. It's a big no. And then we have a lot of, masculine energy, very dynamic in nature with all of these kings and the Emperor underneath. So you're starting to feel your power come back. And with the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands, again, that is another, message about doing things in a logical, truthful way, taking forward action decisively, making decisions, making plans. Emotion is not really in here. Except for when we come to the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So you know what you want. You have your sight on love. You have your sight on some kind of partnership. However, what you're focusing on is your own stability, your own money, your finances, your home, anything that means security. So in order for you to get to this Two of Cups energy, you want to have all of your ducks in a row, which is the correct place to be, because when you're a whole person, that's when you can offer fully and accept fully. It's not this 50-50 split. It's two wholes converging to make, an extreme powerhouse. And with the High Priestess, your intuition is really strong and it's guiding you. And you know that this is the right path for you. Perhaps in the past you've been really focused on relationships, but you're realizing that you weren't ready because there were, parts of you that weren't filled, or that there were holes left in you. So with this energy, you're really rebuilding yourself and creating a very stable foundation that's built on trust and truth, taking action. Nothing is hearsay. Nothing is like false promises. Okay? So then when we look at the cards, the first one that came out was the Six of Pentacles. And that's all about harmony and equal give and take. And that goes back to those two wholes equal a strong powerhouse, right? So you're no longer accepting, breadcrumbs. You're no longer accepting anything that's half-assed. You want 1,000% or nothing. And you're going to get that with the Six of Wands. People are seeing now that you are having expectations of yourself, and you're living that way, and that's celebrated. With the Queen of Wands energy, that's very dynamic. Being able to take action, handle yourself, do what it is that you need to get done. Knowing where you've been in the past and where you want to go in the future, right? And then we're coming to the Queen of Pentacles. So she's this counterpart to this King. This is someone who's nurturing. This is someone, okay, you think about a couple. They both handle their business. They both are very successful. But this more feminine energy is really one that nurtures with that wealth, with that affluence. So being philanthropic, giving. And that goes very much with this imagery in the Six of Pentacles. This person that's giving to those that don't have. So it's like once you hit your stability point, once you know where you're settled, this is when you're able to nurture others. So right now what you're doing is you're really putting forth that work. You're really, being diligent, paying attention to the details, checking things off your list. Like, okay, does this line up with what I want? Yes, we're going to go for it. No, out. I feel like a very decisive energy here. Like, you know exactly what you want and how to do it. And the more that you step into that, the clearer it will be. And I feel like with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups, this is how you're recovering from past hurts, past confusion. It's like you're not forgetting where you've been and what you've been through, but you're using it as tools. Tools to help you get to where you want to be. tools that will help you, make these decisions, make these choices, and not feel confused. Okay? So that you're choosing what it is that is best for you. And you're not being lured by all of these other shiny things that other people want for you. You're really deciding what's important for you. And in order to do that, you've been going inward with the Hermit. You've been tapping into your own wisdom, following your own light. And that's where all of this success is coming from. Because you're thinking, okay, what is it that I really want? How is what I'm working for getting me there? Or is it taking me off track? So keep focusing on you. Because how this is showing itself is the Five of Swords. So I want to dig deeper into this because this can go two ways. And this has a lot to do with change. 5 is change. Okay, yep. So we've got the Death card here. So that's the ultimate change. Okay, that is the ultimate transformation. That is setting aside how you've been in the past and creating yourself anew. That's putting down all of these old hurts, all of these old swords, all those things that weren't true. You're just putting them down. You're not going to be defensive about it. It's almost like you're stepping away and being like, okay, hey, you guys out here can think all you want about me, but I know the truth. And, take it or leave it. Okay. So again, we have the Knight of Wands again. So that's fast, swift energy in your life. This is taking action. And what it came out with, which I love, is the 10 of Pentacles. So that is getting everything that you want in a material way. And we've got the King of Pentacles here with the 10 of Pentacles. So that is, handling your money, handling your life, your home, your business. No one can take that away from you because it's yours. No one can say they worked for you to get you there. No, it was your hard work. Okay? So, definitely, Page of Pentacles at the bottom. You have learned so much through these past months, through these past 10 months. Okay? And it's really brought you to this place where, you know who you are and you know what you want. You are this emperor. You are these kings. You are these queens. Your intuition, even as hard as it was, you always knew that it would be okay. Through all the emotional, excuse me, all the emotional, trauma or sadness, you always knew that it would be okay and that you would be learning and that eventually, from your experience, you could help others. Excuse me. We got this yesterday, harmony. So you're bringing yourself into balance. You're grounded, but you also have goals and dreams. You're able to create with the help of your ancestors and guides. So keep doing what you're doing, please. Things are turning around in a big way. So keep manifesting, up through the full moon in Gemini, up through December 21st, when we have that big conjunction. I'll talk about that more as we get closer. Okay. Sorry. So what came out is the rattle, number 43. I am not entirely sure what that means, so I'll go over that. And then number 12, the coyote. And a 1 and a 2, that's a 3 again. Okay. And that, that's that creativity, that's expressing yourself, that's, collaborating with others, and those outcomes are reaching you faster because you have help. Okay, so 43. The rattle is the spirit caller, carrying the shaman's prayer to the 4 directions. The body of the rattle is like the earth spinning on its axis. With the aid of the rattle, the medicine woman instills a desired destiny in her future, closing with the prayer, Great Spirit, may your will be done. The rattle guides us for all the earth, not just for our personal needs. When we offer our prayers for the highest good of all, everything we need is provided for us. The rattle comes to invite you to work with the tools of spirit, but be careful. They are very sharp and can hurt you and others if they are not used mindfully. Set your old tools aside and take up the drawing instruments of the Spirit. You are consciously stepping into partnership with the divine. This is the time for courageous deeds. Do not let your hesitation get in the way of your expression. The medicine. You want to catch God on the whisper, not the shout. What you are trying to craft to your own desires and expectations is already there, standing before you. Do not spin the world to your own benefit. You are being offered the Creator's tools, which you must put to use to serve a divine purpose. So remember, you have to set aside the past. You have to move forward. You remember where you've been with the Queen of Wands, but you're actively moving forward and knowing that everything you're doing is helping, a bigger whole. So work in harmony with those around you. Even though you're there with the Ace of Swords, you can still do it with loving kindness, right? But you're just not letting yourself be bulldozed, okay? This is a greater purpose you're fulfilling. So it's, keep remembering the greatest good for all, and you will be blessed. So the coyote. The coyote is the symbol of the sacred trickster, the one who provides detours for growth and understanding by ensuring that things don't go as planned. The coyote brings the energy of divine deception to set you free from the shackles of which doesn't serve you. Sometimes it appears that you will get everything you want, only to find that coyote brings you the opposite of what you hoped for. The lessons offered by coyote may first appear confusing, but they are most sacred and always for your highest good. If coyote calls to you, this is time to pay special attention to detours and disappointments, as they are true tests of faith. You have set your intentions and turned them over to the Great Spirit. Yet you may find yourself lost and confused when it appears you are being led off course. off the path leading to your most cherished dreams and desires. Remember this: Coyote is a sacred trickster and may be leading you into challenges to ensure that you are ready to handle what you've set in motion. Great growth and understanding come to you when Coyote calls your name. The medicine: are you being seduced by what you think you desire? Could it be that the more superficial, sparkly, shiny aspects of your ambition led you in this moment? Perhaps you feel that in order to get what you desire, you have to compromise yourself, control others, or manipulate situations to ensure your goal is met. Coyote howls in the shadows to remind you that this may be a lesson too painful to learn. Beware the shallow waters right now. Something or someone might pretend to be deep, but that doesn't make them so. No matter how seductive their superficial traits and how beautiful or sparkly they appear, all that glitters there will not turn up gold, no matter how many wishes you make to change that. Okay, so this is that Seven of Cups. So it's a warning. All that glitters is not gold. Pay attention to what is being offered you. What is being told to you? Back it up. With truth, with knowledge. It's like, what is that saying? Cover your ass with paper. Like, have the that sounds really bad. Sorry, guys. Have like the backup, the clarity, the clout, so that you know that what's being presented to you is true, is valid. And know that any obstacle you come to is just to make sure what you want is what you want. It's making sure that this 10 of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles really wants it. Nothing worthwhile comes easy. So it's these little battles that you'll have to do to make sure you know what it is that you want. Okay, so this is kind of funny. So I've been going through stuff and I came across all these little fortunes. So I thought I would close each reading with one because I kept them for a reason. The sun will always shine through your heart, into your smile, and warm your soul. Okay, Pisces. So that was a lot of information, but just as a recap, you are getting there. Keep putting in the work. Okay. All right. I love you. I'll see you soon.